I didn't even know this land skin had alternate colors.
Yeah, it was added recently. I think this was the most recent one to get them.
That
I
makes
like
sense.
the red one the most.
Yeah, these were added. These were added for Apex and SNES because they keep using the same skin.
That has too many legendary skins, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Stevie doesn't have enough though. Stevie needs more legendaries. He's a legendary skin deplorable.
Doesn't he already have like 2?
So he has 4. He needs more.
Of course he needs
Might
more.
actually be 5. I lost count.
I mean that's how they get you. You've got a free character with a bunch of legendary skins.
Yeah. I will say though, he needs more just to make up for the fact that EA exclusive exists.
Oh my god. I forgot about the EA exclusive one. It's bad and it's EA exclusive. Sorry, Flash Party devs.
Apex going very low to land that forward air to take the first stock on Invis.
Yeah, Apex seems like Apex is not really bothering with the tornadoes. It got him beaten up towards the beginning of the match, and he's like, you know what? Screw this. I've got wind. I've got more range than this Tina. I'm just going to abuse it with my normals. And now I'm very far away.
I used to be a combo character. I'm going right back to my roots.
Yeah. Alright, now we're seeing him switch up as soon as he gets far away. Apex starting to just... It's very hard to switch mindsets between this combo and zoning style just on a whim. So, while land can kind of do it all, it's not the easiest thing in the world. Just because of the dual mindsets that it takes.
When it comes to that, the biggest, I'd say the biggest roadblock for some lands is you need to know when to stop throwing out tornadoes. You need to know when your opponent's about to break through your defenses. So you need to change up to using your boxing tools, for instance.
And that was a big issue that Apex used to have, is that Apex would always have this that habit. Like it's not fully gone where he wouldn't tend to use the tornado itself, more just put it under the stage and just toss out wind phase.
Yeah, that was a bad habit of his for a while, but thankfully he has, for the most part, I'd say, figured it out.
Yeah, he's kicking that habit hard.
But, you know.
Meanwhile, we're seeing the undercut debuff in play once again from Invis. Nice diagonal shot. Apex could have just gone straight up there, by the way. But he had faith in the diagonal shot's ability to just go straight. Get straight to the ledge. Last hit, he goes for the parry. It's just drop shield a little too soon.
I was about to say Apex missing his forward air, but no, he hits his second one, lands a third one. He is not allowing Invis to get back the southpaw there.
Okay, that was
dead or so we're back in the game.
Watching that dare whiff was nearly tragic. Oh, but this might be just as bad.
This game. Unless you're talking about S17.
Yeah, Apex is still a stock up. That up tilt is a lot safer than I thought it would be. I've never seen anyone block that up tilt. I'll be real. Uh-oh, and I think you're dead. No, it's not strong enough.
I'm not gonna kill there. It probably would have been a better idea for Apex to go for the back throw there, because even though that probably wouldn't have killed either, it would have put Invis in a worse state.
Yeah. There's the slide. Invis still got a chance if he can just survive. You've got to play defense now, and that's so hard against the character that can zone you out for it.
It's not like Lance completely defenseless. If he wants to, he can just send out... If you want to wait for the ledge trap, he can just throw out tornadoes to stop you from being able to do so.
Back air gets the spark, but it's not going to kill just yet. Invis still playing it...
Sparks are a myth in this game.
Invis playing it insanely safe. Well, that's not a myth.
Yep.
The only kill sparks that really aren't a myth are the final kill sparks. Otherwise, you will often not kill when you see the star and kill when you don't see it.
Yep. And when it comes to spikes, there is none. It just says,
you are dead. You are just dead. Dead, dead.
Yes, RC12, we already have the Clone Wars.
Right back into the game now. Like Invis still believes in this Tina and this extended pick.
I was about to say this is basically the Battle of Endor, but then I realized Endor wasn't during the Clone Wars.
Well, while we wait for
I'm an
Invis to
idiot.
get in, what do you think about sticking with the character?
I mean, I don't blame him. It wasn't going too badly for him.
Yeah. I don't think Tong would have been a better pick, but I don't think
Yeah,
Tong would have been a better pick. I don't
Lan
know about
is a
S17.
horrible matchup.
Oh yeah. So makes sense for him to at least want to stick here. Getting a
Right
few
now.
pokes and prods so far, but nobody's really landing the full combos. As I say that, of course, here comes triple fairs.
Down spot there, not gonna send him quite far enough to kill yet.
Oh,
Up
that
he
will.
is though.
Bonk, bonk. Uh-oh. Okay. Just barely escaping the land vortex with your life. Unable to get the other
And
uphill
Apex
because...
just barely able to get away from the Tina Vortex.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't know... I don't know why, but I guess that's just DI, how that works.
It's kind of a 50-50 if I remember correctly.
He's gonna choose not to go back and start setting up tornado, but it's gonna cost him the ledge guard at the end of the day. Spiked with the down B combo. We haven't seen that one yet.
And how the turns table, we are seeing a completely different outcome to game one.
I thought Invis just didn't have enough confidence to go for those far off risky kills, and now that he does, he's just getting them at like 110, 80. Next one's gonna be 60.
I would say, no matter how many times you play someone, sometimes you just have to play a couple of games just to get warmed up against them.
Yep.
Like, warm up specifically against a certain player.
You don't always just... It's not all about playing the character matchup, it's playing the player matchup too. Like, there are some games that are very character matchup dependent. Like, you got your Street Fighter 2s, of course. But in games where it's more balanced, yeah, it's more of a player matchup.
It's like, oh hey, you may see someone getting messed up by someone at first, and then they just remember, oh hey, I just need to do this to win. Case in point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you just narrated it perfectly as each event transpires.
Yeah, essentially, these two knowing each other, they have a lot of experience on what to do. And like I say, Invis is warmed up now. He knew what to do. Game one was a close one, but then game two was a completely different beast.
Well, now we've got info on both sides of the equation. We've got info from the first clone, info from the second. Which means this match is just going to be the penultimate. What has each of them learned from each other, and will it be enough to take a stock?
Game 1 and 2 is the revision. Game 3 is the final test, the final exam.
You've got the midterm. It's a class with 3 exams. You've had those, right? It's like I had that in my psychology classes.
I think so. I don't remember much from school, to be honest. I kind of just think of work now, every day. Because work is everything in my life now. And the gym.
That's
the gym too.
I was about to say, that's depressing. But then the gym. The gym is
We
good.
go from the boring work to after work, we have the fun work.
Yes.
We have boring tiring and then fun tiring.
But enough about life. Let's play video games. All right, I like the gambit with the down air, just a little bit imprecise, and now he's getting comboed. Apex can no longer really claim his space and up close against Tina. Now that I feel like now that Invis has realized it, now that he's realized that he can just kind of, now that he's realized it, just readapted to getting around that tornado and never playing that up close and never playing that far away game. Yeah. Unfortunately, sometimes you will just get back aired.
Or upbeat.
Yeah.
Not
Just
gonna kill
run
just yet,
right
though.
through the tornado.
Send him all the
Unfortunately,
way up into the top corner, but didn't kill yet.
Leading to full combos though, with a huge advantage, with a huge current advantage, not really percent-wise, but neutral-wise, on Apex. It's really up to Invis to get out of trouble. Reset the neutral just by landing on the stage.
I will say that I'm not sure if at this point neutral B into up B will kill for Invis. Well, that answers my question.
That answers that.
I'm not the best with Tina percent, so that's why I was saying that.
I mean, this is why we just kind of assume that things kill if we see them fly very far away. Because then we don't have to be familiar. We could just say it's kill, and then we can act surprised when we're wrong.
This ain't
Throw,
gonna kill
not
though.
yet.
I've
Far
kinda
from
got a
killing. That could do
general
it.
idea of knockback. When it comes to killing, I have a general idea of knockback. Oh, they're going at this certain speed. That's probably not going to kill just yet. Case in point.
If you were not on, if Invis was not on his last stock there, I could have seen him just continuing that combo and trying to up B Invis off the right side of the stage.
If you have the stock advantage, you may as well.
Oh, it's not a you may as well. It's a can you afford to take this risk and do you want to?
Yeah.
Safety.
I mean, personally, if I'm up against a Tina where I know they know what they're doing and know they can kill me from zero, I ain't gonna go for that. But if I'm against someone where I know I can afford to make a couple more mistakes and I still have that chance to get the kill, that's where I'm more likely to.
Another.
All depends on how many interactions they need to kill.
Invis is just whiffing these neutral specials on stage, and it's costing him so much stage real estate, and he's dying off the side with a with a quick, concise ledge guard.
Apex
Apex
finishing this game the same way we saw him start the game, going deep for the forward air.
Why'd I call him Apex Legend? I'm not gonna live this down.